crying. He cried for so long that his eyes turned red and his body went dry, until finally he died as he had lived, alone. So heartbroken was he from loneliness that his very soul split into two. These two halves of his soul reincarnated into two new foxes. They were born together and so would know one another all their lives. And in his rebirth, the lonely fox finally had the friend that he had always wanted. A long time ago, in the deepest parts of the Feywild, there was a fox. This fox wandered the Feywild, searching for the one thing he'd ever wanted, a friend. Try as he might, he never could find this friend. All his life, he knew only loneliness. Finally, the fox gave in to despair and spent the remainder of his days crying. He cried for so long that his eyes turned red and his body went dry, until finally he died as he had lived, alone. So heartbroken was he from loneliness that his very soul split into two. These two halves of his soul reincarnated into two new foxes. They were born together and so would know one another all their lives. And in his rebirth, the lonely fox finally had the friend that he had always wanted. A long time ago, in the deepest parts of the Feywild, there was a fox. This fox wandered the Feywild, searching for the one thing he'd ever wanted, a friend. Try as he might, he never could find this friend. All his life, he knew only loneliness. Finally, the fox gave in to despair and spent the remainder of his days crying. He cried for so long that his eyes turned red and his body went dry, until finally he died as he had lived, alone. So heartbroken was he from loneliness that his very soul split into two. These two halves of his soul reincarnated into two new foxes. They were born together and so would know one another all their lives. And in his rebirth, the lonely fox finally had the friend that he had always wanted. A long time ago, in the deepest parts of the Feywild, there was a fox. This fox wandered the Feywild, searching for the one thing he'd ever wanted, a friend. Try as he might, he never could find this friend. All his life, he knew only loneliness. Finally, the fox gave in to despair and spent the remainder of his days crying. He cried for so long that his eyes turned red and his body went dry, until finally he died as he had lived, alone. So heartbroken was he from loneliness that his very soul split into two. These two halves of his soul reincarnated into two new foxes. They were born together and
Marco.
Hello. All right,
Hello.
sorry, my bad. Welcome to Deviants of Chaos. Last time, our characters began traveling and they rescued someone. Oh yes, there was also a fight in between players. That was interesting.
I won.
Anywho,
I win.
No, you ran away, and then I kind of cover you.
I did nothing.
You tried to cover me. All she did was punch you in the stomach.
anywho, so you guys continue traveling today, and unidentified flying object appears above your heads, and it teleports all of your brains out of your skulls. Everyone dies.
Sci-fi.
The yellow head.
word now.
The yellow heads and their newfangled technology.
I've had worse.
Brains.
That was actually a reference to Flock Mercenary.
I don't know what that is.
Nope.
Again, I I just think that's hilarious. You know, gets his brain teleported out of his head. Wedward just says, "I've had worse."
Anywho,
I don't get the reference, and also don't really care enough about it.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
Well,
understandable.
anyway, let's keep rolling.
So you travel a bit more, and then encounter. You meet a random-ish dragonborn. Hint, hint.
Where am I?
Oh, you're all the way at the back. Hi.
Did you give Neko control of her character and give it sight?
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Can move.
Okay.
Should have
Yeah.
sight.
Yeah,
Cool.
like Kashak just pokes his head out from the group, and he's like, "Oh, I was wondering where you went."
Hmm. He just kind of turns his head and is like, he sees another dragonborn. I don't think they've
Alright.
properly met.
Alara just like rushes to the group, like, "Hey, I remember you guys. Hey, it's been a
Me not.
long time.
Hey!
Hi.
So what happened? I got lost for a while.
Well,
What's
we
that
got-
skull thing on me?
Oh, that's a mark for me, so I won't forget things.
Oh.
But yeah, since you showed up, we've currently chased off the specters. I don't know how confident I am to say that they're completely gone. And, well, what's your opinion on bread?
It is edible. It is very tasty.
We got
Here,
a
you
lot
can
to say
have
about
mine.
bread.
He just tosses a loaf of bread at his face.
I put all mine in your pack, and you weren't again. Don't give her mine.
But yeah, we helped out a baker over in Rivenshire, and turns out he was messing with forces that he shouldn't have. Well, I mean, he got in touch with the wrong guy, and it's all confusing. Bottom line is demonic bread.
Demonic
Demonic
bread.
bread.
Also, Hobgoblin and Necromancer was responsible for it.
He made bread enemies of us now.
Bread enemies.
Bread bees.
Sure,
So
brother.
sad.
Yeah, and Mavela, I believe her name was. Yeah, Mavela. She's currently meditating because of a little incident.
Yeah, she overreacted to some joke Malin pulled.
Maitland just smiles innocently with her tail wagging behind her. I was just a small prank.
Yes, I understand that. Mavela, on the other hand, flipped out and tried to beat you up.
She pulled my ear.
Pulled my ear.
Yeah, Spook too.
Oh yeah, and Kishak points towards Spook and he says, "This is Spook, by the way.
Spook, by the
He's
way.
my new partner."
New partner.
She just waves like eagerly at Spook. Oh, hey, it's good. It's good to meet you then, Spook.
Spook returns it and repeats it right back. Oh, hey, it's good to meet you there, Spook.
Oh, this is gonna be awful, isn't it? Levels.
He's a Kenku.
That's fair.
All right, so where are you heading?
I am still currently lost, so I have no idea where I'm at.
Oh, that's how I started off too.
All right.
I have been in through
The
forest.
NPC says maybe you could join us.
With
We
what's
are
going
currently heading to. I forgot name. Middletown.
on? And then she like thinks about a solid like 30 seconds and thought of humming.
Okay.
I think that'd be fine.
So, since you take so long to think, Spook runs up to you and just begins to pet you on the head and goes, "Aww."
She just like glares. How tall is your character? I have to make sure.
Let me check for you. It should be on my character sheet.
Dragonborn are tall.
She's
Generally,
5'6".
They're like over 6 feet usually, aren't they?
Yeah.
She's
Just make it-
5'6".
I have a certain height limit to where I can bully people.
She's 5'6".
Damn.
Okay, we can walk and talk at the same time, right?
Mm-hmm.
I suppose it's
Start moving.
Okay. Do. We travel a couple more days.
We may stop at Neverwinter.
Did you want to stop another winter?
I mean, probably just be a resupply stop.
Yeah.
Probably would be. As you're traveling,
Marco.
Hold
Polo.
Well, like,
Hello.
you see a merchant approach you.
on. Merchant.
He walks up to you and says, "Hey, would you like to buy a sundial watch?" The only person who's suspicious is Maylin.
Yeah, don't tell me if I am or am not suspicious, buddy. Because I am suspicious as hell. Actually, I'm not suspicious because I've already made up my mind. This guy is some kind of scam artist. I make no eye contact, I just keep walking.
Yeah, it's your garage following suit.
Yeah, Maylene just kind of
I
like.
was going off of passive insight.
Oh,
Apparently, you don't you don't count that.
Passive insight isn't the best thing to use because players will often only roll
Yeah, don't
insight
tell-
when they...
tell us if we notice a thing, don't ever tell us what we think.
Yeah.
Okay. Well then,
Spook is going to
I'm
approach
just saying that
the...
was botched. Congratulations.
I was going to approach the guy. Spook was literally
Okay.
walking up to him.
Okay.
Just because some say they don't doesn't mean everyone. Right.
Okay. Would you like to buy a sundial watch? Then
Sundial
you can keep
watch?
time wherever you are.
Sundial watch?
Maylene goes over to Spook and she puts out her like, no. You don't want that.
Sundial watch?
No.
Sundial watch.
Sundial watch.
No.
Sundial watch?
Sundial watch.
Stop. Spook, how about we get you one when we go into the next town?
This is a rare thing. Only I have sundial watches.
That's
Spook
because
gasps.
Sundial watches are useless and no one else wants them. Alright, calls back.
Sundial watch, rare.
Have you had a sundial watch before?
Spook's head shakes.
We can buy you one in the next town, Spook. Don't take one from strangers.
Rare.
Rare.
Oh no,
Not from
Kenku
a
instinct.
stranger.
Kenku
Sundial
instincts
watch?
towards shiny things.
Can I look at the sundial watch?
He shows you a sundial watch.
Spooky's going to vaguely gesture in a way as if to say, how much is it?
Oh. It's only 20 gold pieces per watch.
She
Spook,
still starts walking away.
Spook digs into a pocket and... Okay, I'm gonna have to roll this because, yeah, okay. Spook pauses and just shakes her head like she doesn't have the money.
Oh. Well, that's unfortunate.
Yes, it is. Now we can just be on our way. Thank you.
Spook,
Is anyone else interested?
Nope. Gavard is completely uninterested.
nope.
Okay.
He
Hey,
can
actually,
As,
DM.
as aforementioned, I just walk by, I do not make eye contact in any way.
Actually, DM.
Yes.
As Kashak passes him, can he try and have a go at stealing the guy's money?
Pickpocket him.
Oh man.
I think
Make a
that's a
sleight of hand check.
All right. Just straight sleight of hand.
sleight of hand. Yeah.
Sure, yeah, that.
All right.
What a god.
Not only did you manage to steal his money, but you stole a couple sundial watches as well.
At least
And
one.
and not saying anything, he gets about maybe 15 feet from the guy, and he kind of just casually walks next to Ari, and he says, "Fucker."
He says, well,
Yeah,
it's
I do
unfortunate
not.
you guys don't want one.
Eyes fixed ahead. I pretend he didn't say anything.
Spirit looks mournfully at the guy and the sun and the watches, and she just sighs and slowly drags her feet as she follows the group.
And the merchant leaves.
Okay, the moment he's out of earshot, I turn to Kashak and say, "Okay, give me one of those watches. I want to see if they actually are any good."
Okay, Miss Bossy.
Stealing
pulls
isn't
out
very
one watch.
nice.
Oh, you got watches?
Okay, so I examine it. Does it look like there's anything? Does it actually look like anything good, or does it just look like the crappy, useless?
It's a sundial.
Extra item I expected.
It looks like a proper sundial.
So has to stay in one place is to be any good, and has to be pointed the right way to be any good. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, so yeah, I hand it back to Chuck. Yeah, it's about what I expected.
But yeah, Kashak tends to make. He's like, I normally wouldn't steal from anyone, trust me. But that guy, he didn't
He's a
smell
scam.
right.
He's a scam artist.
Spooky's just staring at the sundial watches with these awe in her eyes.
And
Wait, you
Yeah,
actually
and he,
stole that? I thought you had your own.
no, I didn't. I stole it from him because, well, he goes, clears his throat a little bit and looking away.
There's no shame in stealing from a swindler.
And well, no, he looks away and
Yes,
he just
there is.
hands one of them, and he
No,
hands one of
there
the
isn't.
sundial watches, and he hands one of the sundial watches to Spook.
Spook takes it and immediately pulls him to a hug and goes, "Aww!"
Okay, calm down, girl, calm down.
She puts him down
You're
and gives
just
him a
bad.
pat on the head and says, "So cute."
I see, Malin, no shame at all.
Mm.
But
Look,
yeah, she says that in
I make it up
Malin's
to you?
voice, because Malin is the one who said he's so cute.
But yeah, look, can I make it up to you somehow? Would that make you feel better?
Make it up
Malin?
to who?
Malin.
Malin.
1 sec.
Allergies.
Ugh. Ugh. Rog is just completely uninterested.
Malin,
Sorry.
you're fine.
Can you say it again real quick? I started a coughing fit.
Coughing fit.
worries.
Ugh.
You can type it through too.
Poor allergies. So we'll just let Ninja do that, and we can probably keep moving.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Oh wait, actually, yeah. How much money did I swipe off him?
That's an excellent question.
Questions? Cautions?
I guess
have the answer.
I guess the more appropriate question would be how many people did he? Well, how much money from people did he swindle?
Anyway, not stealing something again, even if it's from another thing.
And he just says, "Okay."
It's only 85 gold pieces.
Wow.
Alright, I'll just quickly mark that down. 85 GP.
Unless you let me prank them first and get a laugh from it, she says.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
And then you continue traveling.
That we do.
Illyaria's like, oh, thank God. I was getting worried. Because she's the actual thief of the group right now.
You travel some more.
Vela's enough of a killjoy already.
Ah, God.
You encounter the last encounter. You encounter another traveler.
Oh no, it's him again.
Hello, how are you guys?
I don't think we've
We
met.
already
have
had
we?
one swindler
True.
trying to sell us and sell something to us. We don't need another.
Alright.
You're like, Kashak just says, who are
Alright,
you?
sorry. I forgot we haven't met. I am Joseph Watcher. Who are you?
I am Gavrarg.
Some people who aren't interested in whatever you're selling.
I'm not selling anything.
Then what do you want?
To meet, talk? Know who you are?
What's your price?
Insight? Nope. He's like, okay.
Insight. It's mine's mildly better than Garage, so let's see.
Mine's non-existent.
He does not seem to have any ill intent.
I'm gonna rule insight on that.
Nope. And Vaylan's just going, what do you want?
Just hoping to get to know other people.
So you just approach random people on the road.
Didn't I do that earlier, actually?
We know you.
Yeah, but that's
You're
different.
strange too.
Spook approaches Alaria
Joseph.
and pets her again. Aw.
Yeah.
She just gives a small huff at that, just like lower her head in shame.
Why is it every day that I'm actually doing D&D, people slam the door, but no other day they do it? Honestly.
Yeah.
Well, if it makes you feel better, we can't hear it.
Anyway,
Right, so, yeah, Joseph or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you so interested?
Because I like to get to know people.
What's it worth to you?
Is there something wrong with socializing?
Yes, you have to pay me to socialize with you.
Or you could just do it in a bar like a regular person.
It's not a bar. This is a business now.
Look, this is exactly the sort of tactic I used to use back when I used to be in a tribe. We'd send one guy out, usually the weakest of the group. That, you know, all the events would be like, oh, it's just one kobold, we can kick his ass real easy, and then we'd warn them.
Vaylan's going,
Okay,
yes, last person I trusted that wanted to just chat were liars.
What was that, Wedwood?
What does my passive perception have to say about that, Brain?
Perception about what?
Yeah,
Are there other people surrounded?
No.
Spook
Oh, I can
runs
tell
up.
you guys
Okay,
don't want to
let's- well, then.
socialize then.
Spook runs up to the guy and gives him a pat. Aw.
Does she do that to everyone?
She's done it to me since I met her.
That's fair.
Yeah, let's.
Well, I guess I'll
Alright.
talk to you guys later then.
Yeah, maybe in a bar next time when there's
As he
people.
leaves.
Mwah.
Was that guy like a? What was he?
I don't
I don't
know.
know.
I don't like him.
Woo, you travel more. Such travel, much wow.
Okay.
Wow. It's a lot of traveling.
Such much travel.
Yeah, it was mostly uneventful.
Oh, right, I need to drop tokens here, don't I?
That would be a good idea.
I'll do that if you want to start, Brain.
Okay.
So
Do.
you talk.
So you
Explain the
approach the
scene.
city. And, Maylin, upon entering the town, a chill goes down your spine. This appears to be a mining town of sorts.
Okay, Brain. This skull thing is covering up my entire token. Can you
I'm getting it.
get rid of it?
I got it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Feeling I have a bad feeling, she says. And Garag just goes, I don't like cities.
It's a mining city, though. It can't be that bad.
Cities don't like me.
I was gonna say, did you miss the part where we have a 6 to 7 foot tall bugbear?
Probably. Oh.
Also,
And a kobold?
Well, you're small, so I noticed you right away.
so you guys go to the market? Or do you go anywhere else?
I
Uh,
I guess I talked to the NPC whose name I never bothered to learn. Where is this?
She's probably in the market.
Okay, I guess we go to the market.
You go to the market. And you see, amongst everything else, an odd-looking booth with a certain cyan wizard in it. He says,
Right.
"Hello,
Yeah.
Who are you?
I am Dennis Merlin.
Hello.
I have... So where's the sale?"
Oh, what kind of wares do you have? I like wares.
So what? You're like some magical. You're just a magic thing proprietor.
More or less, yes.
Good. Maybe you can tell me what this is. I show him that weird ring I found.
Oh, that ring? I remember that ring.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
yes. So, this ring. Whoever has it in their possession takes double damage. And can't be immune to anything.
I toss the ring in the nearest garbage can.
hate to be the person who picks that one up.
But hey,
Yeah.
you could throw if you could give it to your opponents and then attack them, it'd work just fine.
Yeah. That's not worth it. I think I'll stick with sticking it in the garbage can. Let the garbage man deal with it.
Hopefully it doesn't take double damage when you're taking out the trash.
I mean, it sounds like a good ambush tactic. Like I knew some kobolds who would use magic items that had negative effects because, some adventurers, they just pick up anything off the ground. Bunch of idiots.
I don't like magic.
I like magic that wholly works against my enemies and not against me.
Yeah, well, that's
The
not the
ring is
world we live in.
impartial.
Yeah, that's cool. I still throw it in the garbage can.
Oh, damn it.
Maylin's getting
why
like
don't you can be the one to deal with it?
Goes to the ring from the trash can.
he's fine.
Yeah, like out of character. I'm a tank. I don't need anything that makes me take more damage.
More damage.
But yeah,
Out of curiosity, do you have any scrolls I could take a look at for you?
I thought you were the shop, not us.
I am the shop. But I was thinking, if there's any scrolls you wanted me to possibly enhance, I could do it.
Like
Yeah, I
a
get-
trade.
I got. Okay. Hmm.
You know,
What?
maybe a scroll that you maybe add additional attempts to a scroll that you might fail on the first cast.
I don't have any scrolls.
Me
Eh.
neither.
Same here.
None, no schools. We aren't wizards.
Someone got a scroll recently. That was out of character. Someone got a scroll recently last session.
Uh, was it given to
Oh, yeah.
Yagami?
Yeah, it wasn't one of us. At least from what I know.
I think Malin got it.
Malin?
Scroll of regeneration from the person you saved.
Oh yeah, that's the thing no one put on their inventory. Remember? The bear on the mountain? Bear climbing the cliff?
She forgot to add it.
Shame.
Yeah.
Alright, well, we do have it anyway. She just forgot to add it. Alright, well, we got that, so, yeah, Kashak just says, Malin, didn't you, like, get something from that guy off the cliff?
She's like, oh yeah. Right, here. Hands it over.
So he takes a look at it, and he takes a look at you, and then looks at it, and he's like, yes, you probably could use additional attempts on this. I'll be right back. And he goes into the back.
No, wait, what does this cost?
It's on the house for today.
Oh.
He goes into the back, and he comes back out, and he says, "So this scroll still has one cast, but you get three chances to cast it, as opposed to one."
Hmm. Yeah. You got any? Okay, you got a list of wares I can look through?
Let's see. I have this sword here, and he pulls up an obsidian-colored sword. It's a long sword.
I would figure you from Magic Shop.
It's a
Grog.
magic long sword.
Gerard picks up the sword.
What does it do? Cause
It deals more damage the longer you're not hit.
Is it a really nice sword?
It's,
Gerard is just trying to inspect the sword.
Oh, also, it can hit the foe behind the person you're attacking as well.
I think I'll stick with my great axe, thanks. This one is too light for me. He
Okay.
puts it back down.
anything that boosts stealth?
Not that I know off the top of my head. I could take a look and see if I can find anything, and then I'll have it ready next time we meet.
Don't bother.
Okay.
And then says, "Well, I do have spells for that, but I suppose having a scroll will save me the energy and time."
Out of character, a refresher. I was a scroll of regeneration, not a scroll of resurrection or whatever.
It's like regeneration is basically growing back limbs and such.
Mm-hmm.
I'll add it to your sheet, Maiden.
Ah.
Oh, you already did.
Okay.
Good job.
You're thinking of revivify or true resurrection.
Alright, sorry, I conflate the two, I'm sorry.
So what now?
Because it sounds pretty similar.
So,
Alright, well,
while you're walking, he says, "Well, I think that's everything for now. Do you have any other questions you want to ask?"
It's still the thing that we have to do. The job.
yeah, the job that brought us halfway.
Wasn't the job just
Why
to
did I
bring
get
her
a
here?
bad chill about
The NPC spots the person they were delivering the thing to. Do. And it says, "Snap it in, there you are!" And then she gives him the thing. And then, yeah, sorry, that was short. And how much did she promise to pay you for the...
I believe it was
For the-
350. And you should have written
Okay.
it down. Hint, hint.
Sorry.
Very important.
Knowing how much you give him
350 gold.
Okay, who holds on to the money right now?
Since I was splitting it, I guess I'll hold on to it.
I'll make a treasure dock because not everyone's here at the moment. And I can just dump it in there until later.
Alrighty then.
Okay.
So, 350 GP. Alright.
Okay, job done. Can we go now?
Yeah, we can probably go.
Oh, wait, actually, Malin asked a question to Dennis about why did she get a bad chill about this place.
When you turn to look for an answer from him, the booth is gone.
Oh, what a weird man.
Kashak just grunts and he says, useless.
Where?
It is getting late, so maybe you should stay at an inn or something.
Gerard can't really stay in an inn, otherwise he would just freak people out. He's a friggin' bugbear. He's considered a monster by most races.
Same with
True.
Kashak.
But you hear from the locals that the inn here will take anyone.
Must be desperate.
City.
Oh, what?
Better than a rundown.
Yeah, that sounds suspicious to Aliari all by itself.
Hmm.
Get a roll insight on them when they say that. Like, I forgot to turn off advantage, but 16.
There doesn't seem to be any inherent danger. Not anything any more than any other inn.
Okay.
He's still keeping the cloak on, just in case.
Okay. Do you go look for it?
Yeah,
Well, you
we
said
gotta
it's
look for
getting
the
to be
inn.
like... It's getting to be about evening, you said, so yeah. Probably better to stay safe in the city than to just take our chances on the road.
You also hear from multiple people that you should go see the master.
Yeah.
Great guy and such. And Malin, every time you hear the phrase "the master" in this context, an increasingly severe chill goes down your spine.
Yeah. Again. And I'm gonna incite this super hard because common people do not use, regular commoners do not use the phrase "the master" like that way.
I'm also going to make an insight check, even though it's pretty much pointless. Nope.
Ah.
Exactly what I was looking for.
You don't
Double
see
that
any
one.
inherent danger behind the phrase "the master."
Oh my goodness.
Everyone still recommends that you go visit them before you leave.
Which, yeah, I mean, Kashak just looks at him and is like, okay, why are you recommending this to us? This honestly why?
Yeah, that's basically what what Elliot was thinking.
Like, what's so great about this guy? Can he cure something? Do we suddenly have a disease we're not all aware of? Can he go cure it for us?
Why are you telling random villagers to go visit an entire city? The leader of an entire city.
Because he's amazing.
He sounds like a grand guy.
Let's just go find somewhere to rest.
So, as you look around for an inn, you encounter the inn. The title is Poker Man's Center. Do you go in?
Just following Aliari's lead right now.
Yeah,
really weird names.
Yeah, that whole business with the master made me automatically distrustful of the city.
The entire city. Screw it.
Gerard's not entirely
Well,
fair.
given that everyone in the entire city has been in on this, yeah.
He wasn't even listening. The master, who?
Spook,
That's
meanwhile,
good.
has just been repeating the word "the master" at random moments to
Oh god, it's spreading.
to mess with the party.
Stop.
Okay, Spook, seriously, can you not?
The master.
Stop. Gerard is just glaring at her now. I'm gonna make an intimidation check.
Wow.
Can't contest it. You're going to have to.
She leans right up and tries to pat your head.
He just
Alright,
sighs.
Okay, Okay, group huddle. Are any of us inclined to visit this guy?
No.
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 Honestly,
Maybe,
the fact
no.
the fact that everyone keeps banging on about him kind of sounds like he's not something we should go and look at.
Not something we should go and look at.
I just prefer to have a bed for the night, finally.
Bed for the night, not
Yeah.
something we should look at.
So, go to bed?
Spook
Go on the
Spook
bed.
pauses and says, and just writes down on a piece of paper, "Yes, bed, no look."
Ah.
Alright, well,
Yeah.
that's that then, I guess. We're all getting a hot meal, get into bed, and then we're leaving.
Leave it.
Yeah.
Leave,
Okay.
then leave early.
Okay, there's a big bag of caltrops up in Naliari's pack. She's just gonna make sure it's at the top, just in case anything goes really wrong.
What if some other innocent patron steps on it, though?
No, she means on the top of the
Then it's their
bag.
fault.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically just like, if I open up my backpack, it'll be the first thing I can and grab out.
Rain, could you put
Yeah.
your phone on vibrate?
Alright, sorry.
So we all head to the inn and we all get some rest, Rain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we all wake up with the
Only for
intention.
record, it's 4 hours and she has her eye open, has one eye open the entire time.
So,
Gerard's sound asleep.
does anything happen while we're sleeping?
Apparently not.
Is
Okay.
darkness.
Then
Actually, how much is that? How much is that for all of us?
It's free because it's government funded.
What?
Huh.
One night is free.
Government
Alright, then.
funded.
So, yeah, nothing happens while we're sleeping it either.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, so do we
Alright.
wake up the next day?
Alright, so we
You
wake up then.
Yeah, sure. You wake up the next day.
And we're gonna head for the exit to leave.
Yeah.
Yep. First up, though, while we're heading for the exit, Kashak is trying to, like, try and see what exactly this whole town is about. Because, them constantly banging on about this guy. It's like, okay, so what else are these people on? Do they have, like, portraits of this guy up somewhere in the inn? Are they dressing like him? That sort of thing.
You're being too curious.
I mean, it's just more of, like, something to observe, like, offhandedly as we're leaving.
So, you guys are going down the stairs. When you see this,
That-
hello.
Oh no.
I have the general idea what this guy is, right?
I don't think so.
The other head.
My screen's black, so I don't think I have a token on the board.
Okay.
Oh yeah, sorry, I'll get that fixed. Continue, Brain.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me rephrase that. Do I have a general idea of what a mind flayer is?
Roll a history check.
I mean, by all rights I should, but I haven't been able to take that favorite enemy yet.
It'd be a pretty low DC, regardless.
Wow.
That's a natural
You
20.
aced it. You totally aced it. You see a mind flayer in front of you.
Okay, upstairs, out the windows, I cast from good and evil. on
Roll
myself.
initiative.
Remember to click your tokens. Remember to click your tokens. I am muted.
Guess
Which
one, I
spell?
clicked the token.
Okay,
Protection from good
so
and evil.
just a quick thing. I accidentally muted you all when I was trying to mute myself. So the
So, yeah,
last 30
basically-
seconds would have been just no one talking. Oopsie.
Basically, it can't try to do anything into my mind. It can't try to do anything to my mind. It has disadvantage when making attack rolls against me,
Okay.
and I have advantage if it does force me to make any kind of saving throw. Is the general gist of it.
Okay.
This guy could easily kill me.
This guy
Because
could
I'm-
easily kill us all. That's why I said run.
Wow, he did poorly.
I mean, especially me, because my wisdom and intelligence scores are 0.
Yeah.
It's the world's turn. Shut. I only have 5 of you.
Yeah, I clicked on my token. I don't know why I didn't roll my initiative. Like,
Alright,
didn't
I'll
add
add
to
it. I'll add it, no problem. Add turn, and it's a 13. And you're on there twice, but okay, now you're not. Exit, and bam.
Okay, yeah.
That should do it.
alrighty.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're missing
Oh, no.
someone.
1,
Oh,
2,
right.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Yagami,
Yeah, Yagami's still not back, so he's still asleep.
Okay.
He's still asleep upstairs. But they were all trying to do shit.
Aliari, you get to run first.
Yeah. Oh, and while I do it, I also reach into my bag and throw a bunch of caltrops up over the welcome mat. At right here.
Okay.
So he can't walk into the building without stepping on a bunch of caltrops.
I mean, he has to actually walk at half his movement speed to actually get across unscathed.
Well, basically, what happens is once he steps on them, he has to make a DC 15 Dexterity saving throw, and if he fails it, he's stopped for that turn. Ern takes 1 point of damage and is at half movement, and for all his subsequent turns, he's at half movement until he gets all that damage healed.
Alright, Caltrops, I'm thinking of ball bearings, sorry.
Yeah, ball bearings are... Yeah, Caltrops are much nastier.
Yeah, they are much
Okay,
nastier.
so that's my... Okay, I guess that's my action, so
Going upstairs.
movement, I'm just gonna book it back up the stairs.
Let me just enable this real quick for everyone. It's just the grid.
Oh, that's a lot better.
I disable it because it doesn't fit with the seats, but yeah.
Yeah, so... Yeah, so this is basically a double handful. So this is basically just a double handful of caltrops scattered across the welcome mat.
Okay.
And then with my movement, I book it back upstairs. I don't know how much... I'm... Okay, I was... Yeah, I was here, so 35 feet of movement would get me here.
Again, the squares aren't the size, it's just... I could make them bigger, but you know what I mean, it's just for the fight.
Okay. Just a minute.
So 35 movement would get me here, and I guess around the corner, I guess, out of range of anything it might try to do to me.
Okay.
Basically, I'm just heading for the nearest bedroom, and I'm just gonna... my plan is to just jump out the window on the opposite side of the building.
Okay. Let's see. So that's you.
You'll notice that I yelled at you all to run also.
Yeah. Just run. You do not want to deal with an elephant.
I do have an idea, but...
Whatever. Okay, I'm out of character. I'm going to tell you to stop right there. We have no business trying to take this guy out.
No, I am running. I'm talking about I have an idea of how to get multiple people out in one turn.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's good.
But it requires running right
anyway,
past
that's my
him.
turn. So I think that was Kashak's turn.
Yeah, you're right.
Mm-hmm. Kashak's turn.
Alright, so, am I just, considering my position, am I on the stairs as I'm coming down and we see this, or am I just, still right next to everyone?
Let's see.
Because we're all kind of
there.
About there.
Mm-hmm.
Alright then, so yeah, Kashak sees the Mind Flayer, and he thinks to himself, nope, and just immediately he uses his cunning action to just dash back up the stairs, and just finds wherever Aliari is. And as he's doing it, he's screaming to everyone, book it! Just run! So yeah, I mean, for all intents and purposes, he's but yeah, he's just within seconds right next to Aliari, and he's going please tell me you have a plan, please tell me you have a plan.
Jump out the window and keep running.
Right, got that. Everyone get up here! And that's my turn.
Okay.
Question for your brain: does the guy take up 2 squares or does he take up 1?
He takes up 2.
Okay.
He's a big boy.
Mind flayers are not to be messed with.
What do you do?
Yeah, I'm booking it.
Remember, you have 40 feet of movement.
Yep, I'm just dashing away. Or rather, just going upstairs, and then I remember Yagami, and I knock, and I just pound on his door. Get up, we're leaving.
No, it, actually, what happens is like just you stop at his door, punch a hole through it, and scream at him to get up.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Braylon, what do you do? All right.
Needs to type it out.
Yeah, so
It's
yeah,
the same
she's
thing on
also
myself.
casting protection from good and evil on herself.
Okay.
And running.
Alright, what?
It's Spook's turn.
So, I'm just, yeah, I think it was Direwolf. Okay, so I'm going to use my action to conjure animals. And I'm just getting the monster up now so I can drag it in. And, yeah, 2 direwolves.
More direwolves. Yay!
And they move right after me, so just remember that they go on my right after Spook, basically. And I'm also going to.
Blessed meat shields.
Pardon?
Go, my blessed meat shields.
I'm not done. But yes. And I'm going to also move and follow the group. Now I can
Okay.
move. I can only move 15 feet, but I'm basically right behind them. And now this question is mostly for Wedwood here. Would a direwolf be able to get through the window?
I imagine they'd probably crash through the window.
Or would they be able to?
I don't know what kind of rules Brain's going to use for this.
Okay, so I'll just.
They might. I don't. Okay, basically, it's going to depend on how big the windows are, really.
I'll just wild shape once we get outside then. No problem. Okay. So,
Maybe look up your options, wild shape into the fastest thing you have.
Yeah, it only takes me a bonus action. So, it is now the direwolf's turn, because I use my action to dash and follow them. Okay?
Okay.
The direwolves are going to move right here.
And don't move up. You might want to. Don't put them on the caltrops.
Yes, I will put them here so that they're not on the caltrops, but they're still in threatening squares. Because they're right beside them in the 4 square thing. Because they take up 4 squares. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
You're basically guarding the door.
Because they're right there beside them that way. Right here and here.
Okay.
And that's oh yes, they have a turn. They are going to just they'll bite. They have packed tactics, so they have advantage on the roll because one of their allies is within 5 feet of the creature. So that's.
This ain't just a mind flayer though. This is like an advanced mind flayer, I think. So it's
Even-
gonna be an easy hit.
Even still, they might
The
as
second
well.
one hits.
Pardon?
Second one hits.
The second one with advantage.
Actually, wait. Both of them. My bad. I forgot about advantage.
Okay, so that's not set up properly. Let's see. It's 2d6 plus 3.
Hello, Andy.
Hey, Andy.
There I go.
We got cornered by a. It turns out we got ambushed by a horrible mind flayer thing.
Okay, so here's what's gonna happen on your end, Andy. So we made it to town. They were talking about a master. We decided we're gonna sleep and then we're gonna get out of here. So you were sleeping in. Everyone was trying to leave without you because I don't know why. That was just what they were doing. And you've just woken up to everyone barging into your room and saying, "Run, run," with their eyes on the window.
That's just me, though. I just punched a hole through your door. I'm sorry.
She's sorry.
So basically, you just woke up to everyone running right into your room. And you can roll initiative.
I did that.
What in
Okay.
the world is going on?
Mind
Mind
flare.
flare. No time to talk.
Alright, I'm just gonna quickly go through the turn order to back to where it is so that it's all in order.
I just dragged it in order.
Ah, okay.
And I didn't give your
Burn
dire
over.
wolves the number.
I'll fix that.
But just make them 14.
Yeah, make them 14.
And they go right after me.
Yes, but I roll a 13, so they're going right after me.
Ah, right. Sorry. Oops.
Chose the wrong one.
I'm doing it, just continue. Okay. Okay, pay no attention to the derps.
Derps is strong with this one.
Shh. It's your turn.
Actually, now that Yakumi's here. So you
No,
wake up to
His
someone
turn was
punching a
passed
hole in your
because he
door.
just woke up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. That makes sense.
That was a surprise round for Yagami.
Technically, yeah.
Okay. Alria, it is your turn.
I'm just gonna run, follow the group, gonna dash and use my action dash with them. Like, no, not today.
Nope. Everybody is noping out of here.
Okay.
Nope.
It is the guy's turn.
The elephant's turn.
Abomination's turn. He says, "You're running away from my gracious services?"
Yes!
We don't want it. Besides, my brain doesn't taste very good anyway.
I did
I'm
before.
not that smart.
So,
But I don't want
what's
to
he
be a
doing?
troll either.
What's he
Alright,
doing?
so what is he doing?
Oh no, you guys don't know anything about that.
That's out of character, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Guys? Brain, what's he doing?
I'm thinking what he can do with his small action reservoir.
I know that's a lie.
Wait, I just
Okay.
remembered.
I was saying he can only do an action, a bonus action, and a move.
I just remembered. Elephants can levitate.
Don't
Caltrops
say
do
that out
nothing.
loud.
Good job.
So, Brain, what is he doing?
Let's see. This is
Hello.
an action. That is also an action. So you can't do both of those.
Do 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 do.
This is why you gotta do research on your enemies.
Marco Diaz.
Illithid. I don't like Illithid. They're scary and I don't like them. They are a barbarian's worst nightmare.
It looks like he follows you.
Okay.
Okay, so,
Wait,
There's two. What?
so,
Then I'm going to copy these and then paste them over here. Right? You can't copy paste across windows. I hope all the IDs are the same, so you guys will still get the numbers.
So basically, this is the upstairs.
wait,
What's going on?
yeah,
I was moving you up here to upstairs.
Oh, okay.
And
yeah,
this
but
is...
why are there two of,
Brain?
Two Illithid.
So this
there's two of
was
already.
following you. Let's see.
Brain.
No, I'm like here. I'm at the front.
This is the hallway. This is the room you'll probably be using to get out.
Didn't you get
Okay,
opportunity attacks?
then situate us all properly, please. And just clump us all in one place for convenience.
So like this, maybe.
Why is the
One of
two of
those-
Alia?
Yes, I noticed that.
Yeah, the dire wolves would take an attack of opportunity to be moved. If you
Don't
can,
worry, that's technically resolved. I've been
That's
told that Lala has an additional window open that has GM permissions,
yeah.
so she
I
should
know.
probably know what's going on.
I know, but the wolves won't.
Oh. Okay, I guess that does make sense.
unless he
Do your
disengages.
wolves attack?
One of the wolves would attack, yes. The other wolf is going to be focused on the other one.
Okay. He misses.
Okay. The other wolf is going to hold its reaction for the other one.
Okay. I'm not sure which one this one is. Did the turn order carry?
It did not,
No.
but I've got
No.
it here. I can slowly move it over.
And I cloned
Okay.
myself successfully. Now there's two of me.
Yeah, please delete the second one that's sticking me out of it.
Yeah, I took care of that.
No, you gotta kill the original.
I have successfully reproduced.
Okay, now,
Let's see. This one, a turn.
Brain, it's not wise to both be editing at the same time, because it tends to make
okay.
things vanish.
Okay, sorry.
I'll do it, you focus on keeping things moving.
Okay. So,
yeah, I know I
he's
went
further
first.
that way, but I don't have enough stuff.
Yeah, so basically, like, he's somewhere, yeah, like, he's
Aliari's
off the
turn
map.
is next.
Okay,
I'm
so...
guessing this is Yagami's room.
Yes.
So I'm basically right here outside of his door.
Yeah, and I'd be...
Oh.
And then Yagami would be in here.
He would be.
Yagami.
Yeah, and
Oh.
Kishak would probably be here too, because he's got the fastest, easily the fastest movement speed.
We all just pretty much barge into his room, like, we're going, we're leaving, there's no time to explain. I'll carry you if I have to. Again.
I'm awake. That won't be necessary.
There's a weird, nasty squid guy.
Okay.
Are you jumping out the window?
And-
I'm nearly done.
They don't think they have enough movement speed to get there, do they?
Well, we said we were dashing right to the room, but...
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
True.
So I would
I
say
was
we're
thinking
all...
that Yagami was in a room over here, and the door that you punched was here.
No, we were all just... Well, yes, but then we wouldn't be going to this room at all.
This is true.
Now, Brain,
Okay.
I don't know which one is the real one and which one is the mirror image, so when you see two names, just pass them like this.
If you hover over them, it puts a square around the token.
Yeah? Let me try that. Oh yeah, you're right. Okay. I'll fix that up now. continue.
So, Aliari. That's how it's pronounced, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you do?
Well, remember that those elemental rings we got way back when?
Yes.
I'm gonna cast mine. I'm gonna use for the day. And with that, I cast Investiture of Wind.
Well, are you sure it's one a day? I thought it was a one-time thing.
It's one a day.
Yeah, like there was some discussion and we settled on one a day, I believe.
I don't think that was the case, but let's just continue on for now, regardless.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, so with that I gain a flying speed of 60 feet. And I and I basically just like crash out the window.
I think that requires a roll.
It's glass.
Oh, he is flying.
Investiture wind, okay. But for crashing out the window part.
You did just crash out of a window, though.
Yeah. Okay. Let me rephrase that. I hold my shield. I hold my shield in front of me. And crash out of it. Like I don't just like smash my face against it.
Oh, okay.
Let's say half that.
Two piercing damage.
Okay.
From glass.
Like I would. Okay, yeah. Like I would have taken the 4. I just want to make it clear I wasn't being a complete idiot about it.
Okay. Kashak, it's your turn. I hear you running like the wind.
Yeah, I did. 80 movement speed, so I was probably right next to Aliari.
You've got a total of 120 movement speed.
Oh my god.
Pardon?
You can
spend your action to dash and your bonus action to dash.
I didn't think you could stack them.
You can! Because you're a rogue.
Alrighty, well, that's exactly what I'm doing. Cunning action to dash and main action to dash, because I am getting the hell out of here.
Whoosh! You've become Speedy Gonzalez. Congratulations.
Pretty much, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
And I jump right out the window with her. But yeah, I just zip right on past Kraug, and I just quickly...
Although you do fall to the ground though because you can't fly.
Well, I mean, I can
see.
try and,
So
that would be an acrobatics check.
Make an acrobatics check for landing.
Oh boy, here we go.
Boy.
Acrobat. Well, I mean, I'm guessing there's no like close by a roof that I could just leap from. But,
nope.
Acrobatics.
You successfully land without taking any damage.
So yeah, like Kashak just like crashes out the window too, rolls as he lands, and he's like jogging on the spot, like waiting for everyone else. He's like, "Come on, get moving!"
Come on, let's go.
Oh, by the way, I forgot to ask this, but what do I see when I crash out the window? Any like crowds waiting for us? Any more mind players?
It looks mostly like people doing normal things.
And they're crowding around and probably crowding around and seeing what the heck's going on right now.
Yeah.
It's Guriard's turn.
Yep, following suit. Now I'll say yell at Yagami. We're leaving. No time to explain, let's go.
Okay.
And going outside the window.
Okay, bye, fam.
You also get to make it. Actually, Do you think an athletics would count for landing?
Strength?
Just acrobatics.
It might count for climbing down.
Yeah, I'm gonna climb down.
So you climb down instead of jumping down?
Yeah. Fast climb down.
Okay.
I was gonna make the joke that like Aliardi just crashes through the window first, completely breaking. Kashak follows her out, and Graug just busts straight through the wall instead of the window.
Yeah, pretty much.
But yeah, there we go. Athletics 20. What happens?
You successfully climb down to the bottom without any events. Maylin, what do you do? I assume you're booking it.
Yep.
Can't you use your action to... Can't you use a key point to dash?
Cleric.
He's a cleric, not a monk.
Getcha. Are you sure that's as far as you can move? Because you could just move like this and then go like this.
You get with the dash. He gets full at 60 feet.
You want to move here instead? Or you move where you want.
She's probably moving there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where she wants to go.
Alright, it's my
He's
turn.
like, no back. He's just going.
And that's my turn.
What do you do, Spook?
Just booking it.
Everyone is booking it.
Also, she also still has her dire wolves, I think.
I
After
do.
her.
Okay.
Let's see. So, they are going to... Where's the attack? They're going to attack the one that's still left.
Both of them, I guess.
Those both hit.
And they're going to try and knock it prone. So it must succeed on a strength saving throw.
Okay.
Instead of dealing damage.
I think that's a good move.
And don't forget they have to roll concentration too.
We have to roll what?
Concentration.
Okay.
If this is mirror image, yeah, that's actually not a concentration spell.
Just if they have to roll it.
Okay. Do.
So they just have to roll strength.
We'll open the thing over here.
Should have had it open already, Brian.
I thought I did.
Waiting on you.
So do.
So if he's not prone, then the other one's just going to, bite him.
Okay.
And don't forget the concentration check as well. So that's 2d6 plus 3.
And also, that wolf gets advantage because he is prone. I guess.
They
has a
get
teammate on
advantage
next to
because
him.
of tactics.
Yeah.
Does the first one actually do damage then? Because he didn't roll damage for the first one.
Because I decided to...
they knocked him prone instead of attacking.
Would that still mean a concentration check, Wedward?
According to the official rules, no. According to the way I'd rule, yes.
Either
I'm
way,
not sure.
that's their turn. Don't pass because otherwise it'll mess things up. I'm just gonna move them under Spook and I'll quickly add them in as a character token here so that is the weird way it's working. Yagami, it's your turn.
Despite his confusion, Yagami is seeing everyone inexplicably jump out the window, so he decides he's gonna looks like he decides he'll get an explanation he'll get an explanation afterwards, so he's going to follow suit.
Jump out the window too.
Follow suit.
So if all of your friends jumped out the window, you would do so too.
That's what I was gonna say.
Alaria, it is your turn. Sorry, Yagami.
He didn't like his comrades are insisting that there's no time to explain, so he's just taking them at their word.
I like that game.
No time to explain. Yep.
Yep.
Anyway, what am I rolling?
Acrobatics.
You're good.
Alright, Alaria, it is your turn.
I'm just gonna.
And when he lands, his first words upon landing are can anyone please explain what's going on?
Mind Flayer, gonna kill us. Let's run.
Mind Flayer?
Good monster.
We'll describe it to you later. Just know that we have no dangers trying to take them on.
Good monster. End of story. Let's go.
What? What would a monster be doing in the middle of town?
I don't know.
Figure
Let's
it out
go.
later. No time to chat. Go, 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 go.
Oops, sorry.
Whoops.
It's the
There's
monster's turn.
already. Oh,
So-
Aria already. Okay.
So let's see.
There you go.
So,
How
Illusion
about-
stays there for now.
Oh, so
And,
he made the con save.
Do.
did he make the con save?
You don't know.
Hmm.
You don't even know if he needed one.
I don't know. You're right. Garage wouldn't know because he's like magic.
Alright.
I need to stop.
Alright.
I need to. Okay. I need to stop being a meta pigeon. I'll be quiet.
Okay.
Alright.
Roll the damage then.
Was there a spell that's cast?
Oh no! He's going to break her mind!
Oh, well, I'm still conscious. That's the good news. And, I'm just going to copy and paste this because no one else can see because you're whispering, brain.
Alright.
24 damage. Jeez.
I mean, you can survive that at least.
Okay.
Her
So,
mind
I am
took that.
stunned for 10
Oh.
rounds.
Wow.
Well,
Unless you break out of it, I think.
That was actually on the direwolves.
Oh, that was
Oh, on the dire wolves, okay. They still would
Okay.
fail, but that just means
Yeah.
one of them's gonna roll again. Yeah, that's still fail. Okay. On the dire wolves, that's a lot better. You should have specified that. Anyway. I shall...
They
Mine
still
was-
take lots of damage though.
So, 24 damage.
And
Okay.
they're all stunned.
Alrighty.
Eh.
I'll
Eh,
go
eh,
to
eh.
the thing and subtract their thing, but they're still up.
That's the main reason I wasn't saying anything, is because it was the wolves that were being attacked.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I thought you were checking
Oh.
the skill. Or
Okay.
doing it in... Anyway.
My
Moving
bad.
on. They're still alive. You hear a sloughed... downstairs.
It's this wave of psychic energy.
Alright. It's the world's turn.
It's the world's turn! You can't help but notice that the crowd is starting to move in suspicious ways.
Oh no.
It's Aliari's turn.
Right. Okay. Question: how wide is the building?
We'll say about.
No, wide the other way.
Oh, the other way?
Yeah. Like north to south. Actually, what I'm actually asking is like how many feet from where I am. How many feet it would the entrance to the inn be?
Oh,
Given that I can fly.
okay.
Oh my gosh, she's still flying, technically.
Yeah, I don't need to get right to it. I just need to get above it.
See, so that's 55, 60.
Shall I make this easier for you, Brain?
What was that?
Shall I make this easier for you, Brain?
Sure.
It'd take at least 2 turns for you to get around it or above it, and it'd take them 2 turns to get around or above to us.
That sounds about right.
2 turns of
We'll go
full
with that.
dashing. Or 2
Okay.
and a bit turns, because you wouldn't have to dash on the second turn. There you go.
Right, so 90 feet. Tell me, if I were to do that, could I use my bonus action to dump a full bag of caltrops?
On him?
Well, not. Well, I was gonna say behind him, but on him. But the point is dumping the caltrops.
What is that?
As a bonus action? Can you do that?
Actually, saying out loud, only a thief would be able to do that. Never mind. Okay. Since I'm not gonna have my action that turn, then just never mind. I'm gonna fly. I'm gonna fly. Hey, crap! Okay. You know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fly until I'm gonna fly 30 feet upward.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go over basically I'm gonna fly.
As a
in the general
reminder,
direction
your thing also allows you to push away people.
Oh yeah, but I don't have an image of a picture of what I'm looking at yet, so I'm not gonna do that just yet.
Okay.
So right now I'm gonna fly up. I'm gonna fly up and in the general direction of out of the city.
Okay.
Like going over going over basically the clearest way on foot, so I can stay near the party.
That's a lot of people.
Okay.
That's a lot of that person who hired us.
A lot of
Those are
NPCs.
just civilians at the moment.
Yeah, and I'm guessing like the way out would be this way.
We'll go with that.
Okay, then scratch what I just said. I'm going to, and I'm going to leave. I'm going to basically leave a trail. Oh. Okay, I'll keep doing that. I'm not going to do anything until I actually see them doing anything hostile.
Okay.
Rain said the crowd was
So that's the end
surrounding
of your
you.
turn then?
Rain said the crowd was surrounding you, so I've just made them around you.
They were moving suspiciously.
And they're all staring at us.
And they're all
Yeah.
named Nip and Cobblestop. You can't see this, but
I heard him say, "You should see the master."
I'm just gonna link this in
We saw him and we're not interested.
You know what? I'll only show this on stream. There you go, guys. Now you got something they can't see. Enjoy.
Okay.
What are you showing on the stream?
I was showing them the picture of all the names.
Ah.
So, what now?
What is Keshak?
Kashak, what do you do?
My turn? Alright.
The crowd is dense enough that moving through them is difficult.
Oh, is that right? And how wide is the crowd?
Bless you. Let's see. It probably clears up about right here. At the moment.
Clears up right here.
Mm-hmm.
If you were mobile, you'd easily get through them, no problem.
So, yeah. Cunning action, a dash, and action to dash. 120 feet, I am booking it past all of that.
And he's immune to any difficult terrain, so...
Yep, difficult terrain, any of the sort, doesn't work for me.
You're basically jumping over their heads.
Yep, pretty
Well,
much
he'd
the
be like
moment I'm...
between their legs.
You'd be like gone.
Yep, I'm gone. Like I'm just screaming, ain't no way I'm gonna be a servant to Mind Flayer, no way, no how, everyone get moving!
Yeah, like I'm basically hovering over the route, like ready to provide any air support if needed.
Okay. Go Yarg.
So they're... Yeah, Gerarg. Gerarg. So he's gonna sit over here. And he's just gonna roar at them. Trying to intimidate them out of the way.
Alright, roll an intimidation.
He removes his cloak and gives a mighty bellow. It doesn't work.
You've not been rolling well on that lately.
Yeah.
Then I'm just going to rage and charge right on through.
Okay.
I'm just gonna charge through them like bowling pins.
You bowl some over on your way through.
Yeah.
I think I get about right there.
Okay.
I mean, you still have your dash action, so you'd probably be off this map too.
Yeah,
She
sure.
used her action to intimidate.
Alright.
Oh, yes.
Just to roar and use a bonus action to rage.
Maylin, it's your turn.
What does Maylin do? Dash out the window.
Yep.
Yep, acrobatic.
You successfully take no damage.
Here now out here, along with Yagami.
Here, let me move you down there. It's Spook's turn.
Alright, so I'm going to move out. I'm going to roll my acrobatics. I'm going to move my character down. And then I'm going to wild shape into a horse.
Okay. You get down so gracefully, you're almost like a bird.
I can carry about 2 people.
She is a bird.
Exactly.
For Cole.
Okay, so I feel like we're leaving Galleria to rot.
Could be worse.
What did the wolves do?
The wolves are stunned. It's Yagami's turn.
You just saw me pretty much charge through the crowd and leave a giant opening. What do you do?
You also saw a bird land and become a horse.
Knew I had a bad feeling about this play.
You could both
Now his
hop on.
laptop froze.
No, that's fine. What's your action? Are you just gonna move through the crowd? I can boop you through.
Yeah, his laptop broke. What?
Oh, and there he, hello?
I'm back.
Hi.
All right.
What do you
so
want?
what I'm gonna
You just saw me barreling through the crowd and leave a giant opening. What do you do?
I'm going to take advantage of that opening.
Okay. There's also the horse.
Nay.
Or you could just... okay.
Or actually, no. I think I went too far. I went past my move speed.
No, it's only half when you get to the crowd. Up until then, up until where the arrow is its normal movement.
Yeah, and even then, like, Gurog left a massive hole, so it wouldn't even be that there.
Yeah.
But I went over 30. I went over 30 feet, and I'm not in wolf form right now.
You can dash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would give you 60.
Yeah, I'm just barging past through the opening that Gurog made.
Just booking it.
Okay.
As he's running by, catching up with the others, he says, you're going to owe me an explanation for this."
Like I said, squid monster. He's raging right now. His tone is his tone is a lot deeper and more angrier.
Oh, yeah.
I understand that part. Art. What I don't understand is why there is a squid monster.
I don't know.
Nephew.
Oh, actually, no, I'm like 60 feet in the air right now. I can't hear anyone.
Out the window.
The
Yep.
poor dragonborn that is left behind.
So you'll want to roll your acrobatics.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Make it too.
You know, I would personally recommend hopping on the horse.
Now I'm hopping on the horse.
Yes, definitely get on the horse.
Jump out the window and land on the horse.
Yeah. You basically do.
With a roll like that, definitely.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. All
Seriously,
right,
like we've all succeeded our acrobatics and athletics checks for this one.
Yep.
Except me, because I didn't have to. I can fly.
Okay. It's a certain squiddy's turn. He's a squid. No, he's a kid. No, he's a little bit.
He's an elephant. He's an aberration.
Okay, so I need to switch this over to here.
Yay!
He stands up.
Guys,
Okay.
Brian, guys, Andy,
Mhm.
Andy, Brian.
What, you guys don't like squid speak?
Brian's trying to explain what he's doing. Gotta keep
I'm
things moving.
joking.
You squid speak on your own time, Andy.
The squid is moving.
Okay.
Is he moving up the stairs or he's moving
Not that
upside
squid,
the
the other squid.
Oh, okay.
Alas.
Actually, you don't know there's another squid. Actually, wait, do you? You do.
Out of, out of character,
So-
they do. But not in character,
Okay.
they don't.
Out of character, the secret's out.
Yeah. So, yep, okay. Well, they can't attack because they're kind of bleh.
Mm-hmm.
So, is that its turn?
Mm-hmm. Mind flares are not that big.
You said they take up 4 squares.
Wrong map. I'm sure they're smaller than a building.
Oh.
It's the world's turn. The atmosphere just becomes more tense.
Okay. As soon as I see them making a break through the crowd, I just fly dash in the direction they're heading. So that's 120 feet of flight.
Basically, they are escaping.
Yeah.
Everyone is escaping right now.
Yeah. And most importantly of all, I am just out of range of anything that guy can throw at me if he should happen to catch up with us on the ground.
Okay. Kashak, what do you do?
So yeah, I'm all the way. Okay, what's 120 feet?
Just off
That
the
map should
map.
be scaled properly.
You're just flying away. Everybody is running.
I'd say I'm somewhere over the market at this point.
I'm just
I
putting my.
think I scaled the map properly. What do you think, Edward?
I'm just guesstimating here.
Alright, well, pretty much what I'm doing is exactly the same as I did last turn. Cunning action for dash, main action for dash, and I am just full pelt, going through, like I said, I'm pretty much around, maybe even further than where Aliari is.
Can we just assume that the ones who have already cleared the crowd are just gone?
Yeah.
I'm moving them to the bigger map.
Okay.
Alright, 120 feet. That's how much I have, right? 120 feet?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, that means I'm there.
Well, you haven't changed the map on the stream.
I'm moving people over as they graduate. You can move individual people.
I'll have to learn how to do that. I never knew you could do that.
You pretty much skipped my turn because I'm also just dashing away.
You are also running the freak away. Go ahead and move.
And I'm going
Do you
to
think my scale is right on that map? It's Malin's turn.
Get on the horse. Mark it below. Getting on the horse.
Riding on the highway. Whatever that song is, I don't know.
On the horse with no name.
Onwards. No, that's a big horse.
It's okay. I'm lowering it. I'm making it smaller. Yeah.
Okay. No,
Alright, so Mei Ling hops on.
Ride like the wind, spooky!
So, I am taking them. And, that is the wrong layout. 1 second. Push, push. Allow a little bit. Push. I'm just gonna boom, boom. And there. I've moved my movement. I still have my dash, which is 60 feet.
Okay.
And there's a big gaping opening that Garag made for you.
Yep.
You just made bigger.
Yeah.
Do you want to roll a trample attack against the commoners?
Nope, because that will take my action, and I want my action to dash.
Okay.
So.
Your wolves are stunned.
You're gonna move us over to the other map?
Oh yes, that.
Cause I can't move my extra feet until you move.
Everyone over there now.
Okay, great. Now I can see, and now the stream can see. Hooray! So, first things first, you are on the horse, and you are on the horse, and the horse needs to go to the bottom. Boom. And now we are going to move 60 feet. It's hard to tell when you've got 3 tokens, so I just leave you there, move back, and boom.
Okay.
Okay, apparently that's not going to work either. Let's just go and grab the ruler.
I think
Just
everybody's.
move them individually.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about here.
Remember,
Okay.
you can't go through. You need to not clip through buildings.
Mm-hmm. It'll be about here.
Okay.
I think everybody's just meeting up at the marketplace at this point.
Well,
It's
no,
Yagami's turn.
I'm going over the marketplace because that's like basically because like the way out of the city is near there.
So, Yagami.
What do you? You move. You get to move, Yagami.
Andy?
I'm moving.
Okay. It is that. So, to make things move faster, how about we just have everyone run and then have the Illithid run? Make it just 2 turns.
Yeah, just as a full group. We meet up at the
Okay.
marketplace and book it.
We can do that. So,
It's his turn. What
who
does he
has
do?
a speed less than 60 or less?
Apparently no one, because I just moved 120.
Effective speed.
I can dash up to 80 feet.
With Investiture of Wind, I got 120.
And with both my cunning action and my main action, I have 122.
I have a dash to 60 and human form.
Balin, you're on a horse. You don't count.
Yeah.
Like if you want someone who can dash 60 feet or less, I think.
And we had a head
Yagami's the
start
one in
too.
trouble.
Don't forget.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's also true.
So no one is within 60, right?
Okay. I'm going to say you probably all just make it out.
Yeah.
Because
also,
you are so darn fast.
yeah,
Okay.
like when we so I assume we're all running for the gate to the city.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nearest exit.
Yeah, when we reach it, I dump all my caltrops, all my remaining caltrops away.
Okay.
I wait for everyone to pass by first before closing it off completely.
Okay.
And then I drop Investiture of Winds because I can't concentrate on 2 spells at once. And I cast Fog Cloud out on that area.
Oh, that's smart.
That is dirty.
Oh wow. Alright.
This is why Gerard likes Aliari.
So
Yeah.
we all get out, and by the time the fog cloud disperses, the horse is gone.
Yeah.
So
Okay, just a moment.
Yeah, basically it's gonna be an hour for that thing lifts.
I'm going to be honest. I was only expecting Maylin to not. I was only expecting Maylin to get out.
I told you. Oh, never doubt the resourcefulness of players.
Yeah. Why only me?
I cannot see anything on the map, Brain.
Nor can I.
Nope.
Is the map broken?
The map is broken.
Which
Oh,
map
no.
is this? Long Road. Oh, there we go.
I disabled the fog of war.
There you go.
Top person's not here. I think that's everyone.
Hold on. I'm I'm thinking all right, yeah, that's we're all good.
Yeah, that should be
Okay.
everyone.
Are you taking a breather?
Sorry?
Taking.
Yes.
Well, I would say, are you insane?
All right. First off, what was that all about? Second of all, where even are we?
Don't know what the second part is, but you know that master that everyone in town kept creepily talking about?
I believe so.
Turns out it was a mind flayer.
If we don't know where we are, then how did we get here?
I don't know. We kind of just.
We ran in a straight line. That kind of does that. I learned that the hard way.
Isn't that just why are you asking this? We got away from them. It doesn't matter where we are, as long as we're away from the guy who can kill us with his mind.
Malin is just sighing in relief and goes, I knew something was wrong.
Answering out of character here, I'm asking because I wasn't here for half the session.
All right. So they met a sundial watch merchant. Apparently, I biffed it.
Okay.
That.
Toolsy, they made it to this city. They met up with the Dragonborn that Neku plays. When they got to the city, they completed the task, they got their money. It's being put in a treasure chest until we decide how we want to divide it up, etc. They said we should meet the master. Everyone was like, yeah, no, we're getting out of here. So everyone slept the night with the intent of leaving the moment everyone was awake. When we would come down the stairs, there was a mind flare there. And that's that.
That person's not here.
And would
Andy?
the Larg have sensed the psychic blast, the mind blast from earlier? Probably not.
Probably not.
No. He was already booking it. He was going.
So
he could care less.
You all rolled pretty good initiative, by the way.
Yeah. We all got out.
Revised Ranger, advantage on initiative.
So
now you guys are here. Now you're doing a breather.
The short breather, I guess.
Spook is going to.
Yeah.
You hear the sound of multiple people approaching from the direction you ran away from.
And I used up all my caltrops.
We can't stay here.
Really, we only stopped. You're telling me we stopped 5 minutes after getting out of the city.
Wait a minute.
I mean, wouldn't we have kept running for at least an hour?
Yeah. And yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah, have a short rest.
Pretty sure. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure anyone. Yeah, and I'm fairly certain anyone and who followed us out that way would have run into my trap.
And they probably wouldn't be able to follow.
Here's basically it. We just kept running and running until we were just too sore.
Heck, I was going to say I'm willing to take a point of exhaustion.
Okay.
Yep. Same here. I'm willing to run the entire day.
Stop like idiots, brain.
Okay.
Keep going until we can't see them anymore. They give up, or both.
So
exhaustion.
Everyone
You're
agrees
on
on
for the entire day.
See that's the kind of thing we're doing.
Alright, so everyone has a point of exhaustion. But we're safe. And that's what matters.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not going back there.
Well, as soon as he got far enough away, I cast Pass Without Trace on him. of us?
We're safe for now.
Where would exhaustion be? Ah, here we
You need to check show.
It should be just be on the character sheet.
are. Mine was disabled. I had to go on and activate it on my sheet. That's what I was doing. Okay, so that's done. So, Spook can't talk, so that's why I was trying to be silent and I didn't speak up about that. But, just out of characterly, we should probably find a place to make camp quietly. As in, hidden.
Yeah, how far away from Ned Elton would be at this point,
day.
considering we were basically sprinting for an entire day?
We'll go there.
Can we...
Yeah.
Okay, do I know if there's any place... Okay, can I find any place... Okay, I'm gonna roll a survival check to see if there's any place, like, you know, easily hideable nearby.
I think you're currently on the moors.
Like any kind of cave, or really dense pocket of forest or something like that.
Alright, Brent, this here is a bit where you say you can try, and if they roll really good, you just magic one into existence, and if they roll really bad, you just say you don't see anything.
Okay. You could try to find one.
Okay, so that's pretty good. So,
We managed to find a cave.
Okay.
It's a little off the road too, so yeah. Because it is a 24.
Okay, so we're gonna make camp in this
I'm
cave.
moving you to the whiteboard. I just need to clear the whiteboard.
Whiteboard.
I'm using my eraser to clear the whiteboard.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, just as sort of extra flavor. Kashak is also actively looking around for big leaves that they can put together and sort of make a cover over the cave to just kind of blend in with the surroundings.
Gerard is helping, even though he's at disadvantage.
Well, double
Yeah,
help
just the
action. Double help action.
Yep, I was gonna.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, don't forget.
I have probably the highest survival bonus of anyone here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't forget my Master of Tactics and the fact that I can also do it again as a action.
Since we're trying to make a shelter in which nobody can find us.
Basically,
hopefully.
we're camping out in the cave, and we're basically camouflaging the cave.
We're basically making depending on the surroundings of the cave itself, we're making a fake cover that'll make it just look like another part of the wall.
Okay. I assume Lala's doing the drawing then.
I'm just...
Okay, between me and Maylin, I'm thinking we did a really good job.
Making it hidden?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm helping.
The path is down here then?
I imagine so, yeah.
Okay.
I'm just adding a very basic, this is what it looks like.
Okay. We've got easily enough rations to last us out.
That should do it.
Yeah.
I'm out of caltrops.
Yeah, even Kashak says so. Well, as the cover goes down and they're all hiding in this dark cave now. And he says, "So how long do you think it'll be before they just finally give up?"
Well, we'll stay here the night and then keep going tomorrow till we get to some other settlement that's not mind controlled.
There's no way that they would care about us that much to go this far out.
And if they don't,
I'm gonna move these to the map layer.
I am doing it now. Don't worry.
Okay, past crowd trace will last an hour, so probably not good good for a whole night.
Those civilians were mind slaves. There's no telling how far they'll go.
I guess it depends how much the master cares about having us. Which, well,
They might
Yeah,
just
if
want to
I'm
catch
being-
us just to keep the secret from getting out.
Malin goes, they should give up when we're far enough, not unless we have something valuable they want from us.
I think
well,
they
First-
might just come after us because we know too much.
well, if I can give my 2 cents, I don't really think anyone will believe us if we told them. I mean, are they going to believe a kobold, a bugbear, a thief, a kenku, and who knows what else?
Let's be fair. You managed to get away with everyone. Have more experience.
Eh.
Hey.
First the specters are coming after us every night, and now this seems searching for Set. That has put me in more precarious situations than fighting Set himself.
Yeah, we're not really cut out for this.
Welcome to adventuring.
So you spend the night inside this cave.
Yeah.
I'm moving you out of the way
Elliot,
now.
Say, how far does this cave go?
I don't know. You tell me. You're the DM.
Yeah, you're the DM here.
That's an excellent question.
If you, Brian, when in doubt,
Yeah.
roll 1d20.
Yeah.
Not when in doubt, roll a
If it helps
d20.
you any, we probably would have camped as far in as we could.
Okay.
So,
I need to spend the night resting, taking a long rest, I guess.
So
And
you
that-
went far enough that you found the end of the cave.
it's not
Yeah.
that deep a cave, because it was a 5 out of 20. If it was a 20, then it'd be in a massive dungeon-like cave. But if, just
That's
as
what
an
I meant. They went
example.
as far back as they could.
Yeah.
And the dark green there is their makeshift barrier meant to make it look like you can't get into here. Yeah, it's just so it's, yeah. Anywho, so we rest the night and then the morning
Yeah,
comes.
you rest the night. Just a moment.
Are we still technically exhausted?
Nope, we took a long rest, I'm assuming, so everyone can remove this.
You're still taking a long rest.
I was afraid you were gonna say that.
Okay, so since we're still taking the long rest, let's decide who's on lookout for the first and second watches.
I've got the full watch. I'm an elf.
Yes, you do. So we need who has good perception?
Not me.
Me again.
Yeah. I have
Also
a 12.
16.
Highest passive perception is Aliari.
Okay, followed by Maylin and then Mavela. And Mavela's not here. So we'll have Aliari and Maylin on first watch. And then Aliari and either Spook or Yangami on second watch. Sound good?
Okay.
I'm asking the party this, Brain. Sound good?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Margaret's just sleeping the night through, I guess.
So, here's how watches work. Basically, you can either choose to take them separately or choose to give someone advantage. What would you like to do, Wedwood?
I'm going to have the ones that are not elves roll a
They-
d20 and see who gets a higher number.
This isn't your decision. This is okay. Yeah, you're the DM. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and I was going to have them roll dice to see. Oh well, I guess I'll roll dice.
You're the DM. You tell them what to wear. Sorry.
They roll dice what?
To determine who's on watch when it happens.
Okay, what are we doing again? My laptop froze.
Where
Decided
did-
how we keep watch.
We were deciding as a party who's keeping watch, and it was decided that Aliari's going to take both watches because she's the elf, and Maitland's gonna take the first watch with her, and either Spook or Yagami are gonna take the next watch with Aliari. And so yeah.
So this is the watch without the monkey,
Okay, so
which means she's like really asleep.
okay, so roll perception now.
I don't think you'll be needing perception. You hear footsteps outside. Conversation.
Okay,
You sure this is where they're at? Oh, that's where the scrying is telling me they're at.
Fuck.
You want? Do you want to see if we can detect creature? Sure.
I cast Pass Without a Trace like right now.
I don't think it works with magical means.
Damn it.
Are you gonna wake anyone up?
It seems like the apeling is in this direction.
I quietly start like prodding everyone. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
What?
Yeah,
Everyone-
apparently, only the elf is on watch.
Actually, I was saying that the watch that was up was the one without the monkey.
So
That's what I meant to say.
it's up to them.
Yeah, like so basically, so was it Spook or Yagami that was up with me?
Who would you prefer? Do you want to be on watch, Yagami?
We'll go Spook.
Okay, so I'm gonna put a mouth over people's mouths. I'm gonna put a hand over people's mouths and begin to wake everyone up.
Yeah. I'm doing the same. Like, okay,
Okay.
wake up, get ready. Yeah, they found us.
What?
Okay, my laptop froze again. What are we doing?
We've
I
been
think we're about to
working
fight.
on-
Why must they
Oh, boy.
always
You were
slam
found.
the doors?
Or you're being found.
Wing!
Rolling
Sorry
it.
about the door slamming.
They still
by
can't
the way, I
quite
don't have
see
to
where we are right now.
Rectify that.
Yeah, they're still looking for you.
Yeah. By the way, can I have control of my character, please?
Oh, right. We haven't updated your
I'll fix
your
that.
token properly yet, apparently.
There you go.
My
Okay.
bad. Here, let's resolve that right now.
Let me make the background darker because it's night. Let's say deep blue. Let's try that.
It's dark out.
Okay, that looks good.
Not that it matters to Gerard because he has night vision.
Another natural 20 on initiative.
Wow.
Okay, so.
Just so for oh, that's already set up. Okay. Save changes. I have fixed your token issue. It shouldn't happen again.
Yeah, I noticed.
Someone's
Thank
got
you.
their beeps on. Anyway, so what are we doing?
Oh, let me roll. Didn't realize we're in combat. Can I make my pack weapon before we start combat, or is that too late now?
Well, combat hasn't
They're still
officially.
looking for you.
Yeah,
Sure.
so like the initiative is that combat hasn't officially started yet.
Okay, I'm gonna make my pack weapon.
How long do we have left of time?
30 minutes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we can go a bit longer if we have to.
I'm
Some
just trying to
people
figure out
can't.
what these little fiery icon things on these are.
Eh.
Must be
Slam,
something new.
slam.
Hey, look! I found this thing over here. Let's
want me
tear
to
it
go
down,
out there?
shall we?
You want me to go out right now?
So they tear it down, and initiative starts.
Oh.
Gerard comes in and just roars.
Yeah. It's
Not
not
yet. Not your turn yet.
Okay.
So they haven't officially found us yet, right? Like combat has not started.
Correct. They have torn down the thing, though.
What
Okay.
thing? What exactly? Was it
The
The thing that
cover.
was hiding the entrance.
Is it
It's starting to
something
tear it down, yeah.
Is it something that would have been
Ish.
spotted easily, or
They looked for it.
how
mean-
well does it camouflage with the
How-
rest of the wall?
It camouflages with
like-
a
Well,
26
Malin has
survival.
enough time to cast a spell for a distraction.
When you say they looked for it, I mean like they would have had to have eaten the 26 that Malin rolled.
They also
Not if they use locate creature. Isn't that what you did earlier?
Yeah, and they did locate creature too because Apeling. They don't happen that often.
Huh.
Cute.
Okay, that's fair. Hold on, my. Okay. Okay, so well, actually, I don't really. Okay, I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm just gonna get to the. Yeah, I'm gonna. Okay. I'm gonna get.
Do we want to attempt to hide?
Yeah, do we have time to hide?
Yes.
Okay, in that case, Ace, I'm going to cast Pass Without Trace out of Trace. Actually, wait, no, hiding wouldn't really help that much.
But actually, do you think they would have said which creature they're tracking?
Well, you said it, so yes.
You already said apeling, yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
are.
but did your characters hear it?
And well, they heard. Well, they heard everything else.
Let's just move on. This is dragging
Okay.
on.
Okay. Anywho,
Let's just attack because this is dragging on too long, okay?
sorry.
Aliari, it's
Nothing
your
of
turn.
interest happened.
Okay.
They are still looking for you, so technically speaking, you have a surprise round.
And okay, in that case, Ace, I'm gonna move over here, like creep up so they don't notice me. Hold on. Perfect. Okay, and then I'm gonna bonus action Misty Step right here. And say, hello, you found you found us. And I'm going to attack these guys that look like mages.
Okay.
Because I know which ones look like a threat to me.
Alright then.
Okay, make your attack.
And this is with advantage because it's a surprise round. One moment, everything.
Uh-oh.
One moment while I switch everything over. Okay, does that hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay, so this is the person. This is the mage. Is directly to the east of me,
Mm-hmm.
and that's 18 damage.
Wow.
You guys get gear?
Yes, we all got good gear. Well, most of us
Oh,
got better gear.
This is something I got from like the very first adventure using this character.
Yeah, the one where she got 1,100 platinum
Yeah, basically like we were all
and
trapped in
didn't
this
share.
Engine and I like kept going ahead, which means I found all the treasure. And Gazaliari is a very greedy person. I kind of just hogged it. Like
Yeah.
I just like didn't tell any of the others about it.
Sticky fingers, basically.
Yeah, and then I attack this. Okay, and since this guy, I seems to have withstood that. I attack him again.
Okay.
And oh god, I'm getting a lot of lag right now.
The leg. Yeah, definitely hits, I think.
Okay, that's another 15 damage.
Okay.
And that's it. That's my turn.
They spend theirs becoming unsurprised.
The knights are like, there's an elf here! Kashak,
God, I'm pretty much useless against this many people.
Not at all.
Being smart.
You have sneak attacks against it. You have sneak attack
Both.
against
Yeah, I know, but this
and
many
pack
people.
against anything adjacent to me.
I know. But what am I gonna do? Okay. What Kashak is going to do is he taps Garaug on the shoulder, and then he gestures towards the cover that they've just been we've established that they've partially started peeling it away, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then they
So-
got surprised.
Actually, they were about to, and then someone appeared.
Alright,
And now they
well,
have their, and now she has their undivided attention. So the thing is still there.
Okay.
Still there.
Leave that on the token
Alrighty
layer
then.
so you can move it and such. Break.
You can be considered to have taken a short rest. And actually, wait, has it been at least 4 hours?
I'm gonna say yes.
Oh, then I got the long rest at least. That's good.
Alright, well, here's what my plan is. I tap Graug on the shoulder, and I gesture towards the top the top, or I'm guessing it's like a little plank with leaves and everything on it to use it as cover. And here's what I tell him. Let's what?
No, because
That's not good.
she was up for a shift. She was up for at least 2 hours.
We woke
Okay.
you up.
We woke you up.
Ah, alright,
Alright,
I'll
so
make the
I tell-
They
charisma
have
check.
plenty of time to wake you up.
Alright, so what I tell Graug is we're going to push it onto them. Basically, like, burying them underneath the plane that we made, and just basically going to trot along them and then just book it. So
Okay.
I move up to the plank, and I start pushing it, intending it to fall on these guys.
Okay. Gerard gets the hint.
Should I make a strength check, or no? I can use my action to try and push it on my own, and I can use my bonus action to help Graug make his strength check when he comes up.
So what is this barrier made of
Okay.
again?
It's basically made out of stuff that's meant to help it blend in.
So
It
leaves,
looks like this is a
sticks,
case-
rocks.
Leaves, sticks, rocks. It's basically sort of like those impromptu little planes that they'd make for like houses and all that. It kind of looks like that. It's basically like a big sheet, I guess you can say, like a big stiff sheet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to make a strength check to try and push it myself.
You
Surprisingly
successfully
good.
push it.
That's surprisingly good considering you have -2 strength.
Yep.
I don't know,
But,
Rain,
yeah.
what do you want to roll with that?
There's now a tarp on top of the knights.
So they are
All right,
blinded?
and-
They are blinded.
And possibly he's smothered as well.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, after seeing as that pretty much succeeded without without much issue. I'm using my cunning action to. No, wait, actually, I don't think I need to. I'm. You know what? Screw it. I'm making my way over here, using my cunning action to help whoever comes in next, and I'm going to attack the same guy that Aliari attacked.
Okay.
Okay, just give me a minute. Advantage and short sword.
You hit.
Sneak attack turned on. Bang.
That mage didn't stand a chance. Do you
Alright,
have
there
a
we go.
particular
And
method of killing them?
just slit his throat. I'm trying to get us out of here as fast as possible.
Okay.
We have about
But
10
yeah,
minutes.
that's my turn.
It's Yagami's turn.
And wait, I yell, go for the mages. They can track us.
Andy, what are you doing?
Oh, right. So I guess we're compromised, pretty much compromised at this point.
He's going for the mages, he said.
The knights are covered in a tarp.
Yeah, they're all covered in a tarp.
Alright, just to save me the trouble of looking. Do I have a feature to be able to move up to the mages and still attack?
No, you have not.
Good thing I asked. Hold on.
Well, actually, what you do have is action surge.
Yeah, I was
use
just
that
thinking about
dash.
that. On your turn, you can take one additional action, help your regular action, and a possible bonus action. In that case, I'm going to. Oh, wrong. Right. I'm going to move up to this guy. I'm going to. Use him as leverage. Try to use him as leverage to hop over the mages and get behind them.
They're under a
Okay.
tarp. You can just walk right over them.
In that.
In that case.
You would have to pull him out of the
First-
tarp to use him as leverage to get up to. Yeah.
Oh, if I can just walk on him, then.
Yeah. The ones
First
with the
thing
eye icon are underneath the tarp.
In that case, all right. I'm gonna go for this guy.
Hold up, just checking, and yep, don't forget you have advantage. I'm helping.
I'm
Oh.
helping.
Well, I mean, you also have advantage because it's a bonus round. I mean, it's a surprise round.
Oh,
Well, still,
wow! I just
advantage.
have
Give it a swing.
all the luck today. Hey, cat, do not walk on my desk. There's way too much stuff on there for you. All right, there we go.
You're fine, Brain. You're doing alright.
Okay.
Double 18s. Okay.
Granted you're not doing the best, but you are doing okay. You're rolling
Okay.
with the unexpected, which is all you have to really do as a DM.
Okay.
You'll get better at this with time.
Alright, so you attack, you hit.
Wait, hold on. Okay, yeah, you can re-roll that because of great weapon fighting.
Oh.
Hey, it's an awesome feat as long as you remember you have it.
Yeah.
I guess it's a good thing. I guess it's a good thing I have you around then, isn't it?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I believe I also have action attack with extra attack with
Extra.
that.
Yep.
You have extra attack. Go for it.
Good thing
Good.
You're surprised you have advantage.
Wait, what? Oh, okay. That still doesn't hit though. I bet.
Yeah, it still misses.
You going to have time to finish this battle? You have like
We've still
8
got 8
minutes.
minutes.
Today,
We've still
probably
got 8
not.
minutes.
But yeah, let's just keep
Isn't
rolling and
this
see
the
what
last
happens.
session we're doing with this team though?
Yeah, let's just keep going. Let's just keep going as long as it takes to take these guys out.
Okay.
Let's just resolve this week.
Okay. Goryard,
So we are
it's your
so we are
turn.
going into next week wondering what are we gonna do about Team B?
Well, that's what I was wondering too, because
Yeah, like,
Dream
let's
won't be
just
here
Okay,
next week.
look,
because
if we're
I
gonna
don't
discuss
want-
this, we're gonna have to pause combat. So we can either finish the fight, or we can discuss whether we're continuing with Team B for longer. What do you want to do?
Let's just finish this fight.
Right.
Finish the fight.
Finish
Okay.
the ball.
Garung, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out where I want to go from here. Well, firstly, I'm going to rage.
Like, remember, you heard me shout. Kill the mages. They can track us.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to rage, and I'm going to go into a frenzy. Because at this point, I don't care.
We're good.
Okay, let's see here. Frenzy.
Tell me, Maylin, has a restoration prepared?
Lesser restoration? I do.
Okay, good.
They both do.
Because 2 levels of exhaustion would have been a problem.
Okay, I'm gonna follow Kazak's example. And pretty much just barrel through everyone. That's what Garag is planning to do.
Now, remember, you can't enter square where one of the knights are. So you will have to step back.
Okay, so I was here.
You could just attack one of them.
I can't exactly go over there in one turn.
You could attack one of the knights. Or
Okay.
throw a weapon.
Oh, that's right, I have hand axes. So I'm gonna rage, I'm gonna go into a frenzy, and I'm just gonna go over here and just attack the 3 of them.
Okay.
Should I have advantage even though I have I don't need to use reckless attack?
They're covered in a tarp.
Okay. So basically,
have
just
advantage.
going. Okay, I'm just going ham on all of them.
Critical hit.
Nice. That's the first attack. Oh my god!
Yep,
That's
just
amazing.
So yeah, he's just
Which
dead.
one?
This one, he's dead.
Yep,
He's
he's
just-
dead.
He's just straight up dead.
How is he dead?
Just bisected in half. With my great axe.
That's scary. Are you sure
That's
that's
Attack. Oh my god!
yeah!
Getting close to its last breath. Rules of nature.
Okay,
So
so
His
this is
hand- His arm is gone.
well,
this is slashing. So
Yeah. And I have one more because I'm frenzying.
he is missing a hand.
Is that it?
So I need to do.
I doubt it.
Damage.
Okay. 13, 14, 15 damage.
And this
Can
third
you just
one,
not slam doors?
you miss.
Okay. Just 2 crits was enough for me. Holy shit.
You know what? You can't be mad at that.
No, you can't.
All right.
Just double checking. A great weapon needs to be wielded with 2 hands, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
So if you're
Great
missing
ass,
a
yeah.
hand, you can't wield it.
No.
Hope
So
that
he's-
guy had a dagger.
So he's basically disarmed. Literally disarmed.
Maylin, let's keep things moving.
All right. Yep. Keep moving.
Yep. Maylin, it's your turn.
What does Melee do? He's gonna move over there. Right next to me, I guess.
I suggest that we can continue this next week and then we swap during the middle of the session.
Huh?
Alright, so let's pause combat then and let's discuss this.
Mm-hmm.
So, forgive the brief interruption, guys. Thank you all for coming. But now we've got to go and talk about things about Deviants of Chaos. So we're gonna end the stream here. Thank you all so much for coming. Have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you on Friday.
See you all
Bye.
later.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
A long time ago, in the deepest parts of the Feywild, there was a fox. This fox wandered the Feywild, searching for the one thing he'd ever wanted, a friend. Try as he might, he never could find this friend. All his life, he knew only loneliness. Finally, the fox gave in to despair and spent the remainder of his days crying. He cried for so long that his eyes turned red and his body went dry, until finally he died as he had lived, alone. So heartbroken was he from loneliness that his very soul split into 2. These 2 halves of his soul reincarnated into 2 new foxes. They were born together, and so would know one another all their lives. And in his rebirth, the lonely fox finally had the friend that he had always wanted. A long time ago, in the deepest parts of the Feywild, there was a fox. This fox wandered the Feywild, searching for the one thing he'd ever wanted, a friend. Try as he might, he never could find this friend. All his life, he knew only loneliness. Finally, the fox gave in to despair and spent the remainder of his days crying. He cried for so long that his eyes turned red and his body went dry, until finally he died as he had lived, alone. So heartbroken was he from loneliness that his very soul split into 2. These 2 halves of his soul reincarnated into 2 new foxes. They were born together, and so would know one another all their lives. And in his rebirth, the lonely fox finally had the friend that he had always wanted. A long time ago, in the deepest parts of the Feywild, there was a fox. This fox wandered the Feywild, searching for the one thing he'd ever wanted, a friend. Try as he might, he never could find this friend. All his life, he knew only loneliness. Finally, the fox gave in to despair and spent the remainder of his days crying. He cried for so long that his eyes turned red and his body went dry, until finally he died as he had lived, alone. So heartbroken was he from loneliness that his very soul split into 2. These 2 halves of his soul reincarnated into 2 new foxes. They were born together, and so would know one another all their lives. And in his rebirth, the lonely fox finally had the friend that he had always wanted. A long time ago, in the deepest parts of the Feywild, there was a fox. This fox wandered the Feywild, searching for the one thing he'd ever wanted, a friend. Try as he might, he never could find this friend. All his life, he knew only loneliness. Finally, the fox gave in to despair and spent the remainder of his days crying. He cried for so long that his eyes turned red and his body went dry, until finally he died as he had lived, alone. So heartbroken was he from loneliness that his very soul split into two. These two halves of his soul reincarnated into two new foxes. They were born together and so would know one another all their lives. And in his rebirth, the lonely fox finally had the friend that he had always wanted. A long time ago, in the deepest parts of the Feywild, there was a fox. This fox wandered the Feywild, searching for the one thing he'd ever wanted, a friend. Try as he might, he never could find this friend. All his life, he knew only loneliness. Finally, the fox gave in to despair and spent the remainder of his days crying. He cried for so long that his eyes turned red and his body went dry, until finally he died as he had lived, alone. So heartbroken was he from loneliness that his very soul split into two. These two halves of his soul reincarnated into two new foxes. They were born together and so would know one another all their lives. And in his rebirth, the lonely fox finally had the friend that he had always wanted. A long time ago, in the deepest parts of the Feywild, there was a fox. This fox wandered the Feywild, searching for the one thing he'd ever wanted, a friend. Try as he might, he never could find this friend. All his life, he knew only loneliness. Finally, the fox gave in to despair and spent the remainder of his days crying. He cried for so long that his eyes turned red and his body went dry, until finally he died as he had lived, alone. So heartbroken was he from loneliness that his very soul split into two. These two halves of his soul reincarnated into two new foxes. They were born together and so would know one another all their lives. And in his rebirth, the lonely fox finally had the friend that he had always wanted. A long time ago, in the deepest parts of the Feywild, there was a fox. This fox wandered the Feywild, searching for the one thing he'd ever wanted, a friend. Try as he might, he never could find this friend. All his life, he knew only loneliness. Finally, the fox gave in to despair and spent the remainder of his days crying. He cried for so long that his eyes turned red and his body went dry, until finally he died as he had lived, alone. So heartbroken was he from loneliness that his very soul split into two. These two halves of his soul reincarnated into two new foxes. They were born together and so would know one another all their lives. And in his rebirth, the lonely fox finally had the friend that he had always wanted. A long time ago, in the deepest parts of the Feywild, there was a fox. This fox wandered the Feywild, searching for the one thing he'd ever wanted, a friend. Try as he might, he never could find this friend. All his life, he knew only loneliness. Finally, the fox gave in to despair and spent the remainder of his days crying. He cried for so long that his eyes turned red and his body went dry, until finally he died as he had lived, alone. So heartbroken was he from loneliness that his very soul split into two. These two halves of his soul reincarnated into two new foxes. They were born together, and so would know one another all their lives. And in his rebirth, the lonely fox finally had the friend that he had always wanted. A long time ago, in the deepest parts of the Feywild, there was a fox. This fox wandered the Feywild, searching for the one thing he'd ever wanted, a friend. Try as he might, he never could find this friend. All his life, he knew only loneliness. Finally, the fox gave in to despair and spent the remainder of his days crying. He cried for so long that his eyes turned red and his body went dry, until finally he died as he had lived, alone. So heartbroken was he from loneliness that his very soul split into two. These two halves of his soul reincarnated into two new foxes. They were born together, and so would know one another all their lives. And in his rebirth, the lonely fox finally had the friend that he had always wanted. A long time ago, in the deepest parts of the Feywild, there was a fox. This fox wandered the Feywild, searching for the one thing he'd ever wanted, a friend. Try as he might, he never could find this friend. All his life, he knew only loneliness. Finally, the fox gave in to despair and spent the remainder of his days crying. He cried for so long that his eyes turned red and his body went dry, until finally he died as he had lived, alone. So heartbroken was he from loneliness that his very soul split into two. These two halves of his soul reincarnated into two new foxes. They were born together, and so would know one another all their lives.